Good morning, everyone. So, today we'll start our next topic, that is rational numbers. So, what do you mean by rational numbers? Rational numbers means any number if it is in the form of p by q. So, which is having the numerator value and also which is having the denominator value, we will call it as rational number. Then you can ask me what is the difference between fraction and a rational number. So, what do you mean by fraction? Fraction is a part of a whole, and in fractions you will not see any negative values. But in rational number you will be having the negative values also. So, that is the difference between fraction and rational number. The rational is a part of a whole which you don't have any negative values, but in rational number you will be seeing the negative values also. So this is the difference between the fraction and the rational numbers. So what do you mean by rational number? A rational number which is in the form of p by q and q is not equals to 0. That means in place of q, instead of 0 it can be any type of number. Okay, so what is the rational number definition? That is a number which is in the form of p by q and q is not equals to 0. This is our condition, because in place of q, instead of 0 you can take any type of number. If you keep 0, that will be not defined. That's why we are taking the condition as q is not equals to 0. So in any number which is in the form of p by q and q is not equals to 0, we will call it as rational numbers. So we can take any rational number. 2 by 3 is a rational number. Here in place of q we are having 3 number. What is the condition here? Q is not equals to 0. Instead of 0, you can take any type of other number. So 2 by 3 is also a rational number, because it is having one numerator value, one denominator value. In the same way, minus 4 by 3. Minus 4 by 3 is also a rational number. It is having numerator value and denominator value, and q is not equals to 0. So these type of numbers we will call it as rational numbers. So these all numbers are in the form of p by q. P by q is nothing but it is having one numerator value and one denominator value. So in this we are having two types of rational numbers. One is positive rational number and other is negative rational number. So what is the first one? It is positive rational number. What is the first type? It is positive rational number. So which type of numbers we will call it as positive rational numbers? So if the numerator and denominator are containing the same sign. So if you are seeing the same sign in numerator and denominator, suppose I am taking in numerator positive negative sign, and also in denominator also you are having negative sign. So minus into minus will become plus. So these type of numbers we will call it as positive rational numbers, as well as you can have positive by positive number by positive number. So we will take one example, that is minus 3 by minus 4. Minus 3 by minus 4 is a positive rational number, because in numerator and denominator we are seeing the same sign. So minus into minus will be plus. So that will be 3 by 4 plus 3 by 4. In the same way we can take plus 3 by plus 4. Numerator and denominator are having the same signs. That is plus into plus will be plus 3 by 4. So what is a positive rational number? Positive rational number is nothing but numerator and denominator containing the same sign. So if the numerator and denominator are having the same sign, then we will call the type of numbers as positive rational numbers. Next is negative rational numbers. So what are negative rational numbers? Reverse of this. Negative rational numbers, that means if positive is if numerator is having positive sign and denominator is having negative sign, that means it is having the opposite signs in numerator and denominator. In the same way, if numerator is having negative sign and denominator is having the positive sign, so if you see these type of numbers, then that type of numbers we will call it as negative rational numbers. Suppose we will take one example here. That is 2 by minus 3. 2 is a positive rational number, and minus 3 is a negative rational number. So in numerator we are having the positive sign, in denominator we are having the negative sign. So these number 2 by minus 3 we can call it as negative rational number. In the same way you can take it as minus 3 by 4. 3 is a negative value, 4 is a positive value. So it is having opposite signs here, minus, plus. So this type of number also we will call it as negative rational number. So what is positive and what is negative? Positive rational number means in numerator and denominator you will see the same signs. If numerator is negative, denominator will also be negative. If numerator is positive, denominator will also be equals to positive. So these type of numbers we will call it as positive rational numbers, and negative rational numbers means numerator and denominator will be having opposite signs. That means if numerator is positive, denominator will be negative. If numerator is negative, denominator will be positive. So these type of numbers we will call it as positive and negative rational numbers. Next is how to represent the rational numbers on a number line. We will see. So next is representation of rational numbers on a number line. So how to represent all the rational numbers on a number line we will see. So in this rational numbers we are having two types of rational numbers. One is positive, one is negative. Suppose I am taking one rational number as 3 by 5. So I want to represent this 3 by 5 on a number line. So already you know how to represent integers, natural numbers and whole numbers. How to represent on a number line you know. And also we can call in rational numbers all the integers we can call it as rational numbers. All the integers are belongs to rational numbers. Integers will be having the positive numbers, negative numbers along with 0. So what are integers? Integers will be having the positive numbers, negative numbers along with 0. So these type of numbers we will call it as integers. So all the integers we can call it as rational numbers. Suppose I am taking minus 2 here. I am telling that minus 2 is a rational number. Why I am calling this minus 2 as a rational number? Rational numbers will be in the form of P by Q. So yeah, here I have taken the integer as minus 2. Minus 2 can also be written in the form of minus 2 by 1. That means minus 2 by 1 is nothing but minus 2. In the same way, minus 3 is a rational number and also it is an integer. Why we are calling it as rational number? Because this minus 3 can be written in the form of minus 3 by 1. Minus 3 is having the negative. This is the numerator value and this is denominator value. In the same way, we can also call this 0 as a rational number because 0 can also be written in the form of 0 by 1. So all the integers belongs to rational numbers. To minus 2 can be written in the form of minus 2 by 1. Minus 3 can be written in the form of minus 3 by 1. In the same way, 0 is also a rational number because 0 can be written in the form of 0 by 1. So 0 by 1 is nothing but 0 is in the form of numerator value, 1 is in the form of denominator value. So this whole term is in the form of P by Q. If it is a P by Q, that will be a rational number. So now what we are representing here 3 by 5. I want to represent this 3 by 5 on a number line. So for representing on a number line, first you have to take the integers number line. Why we are taking the integers number line? Because in rational numbers you will be seeing the positive numbers and also negative numbers. So first you take the integers number line. On right side you will be having all positive numbers. And on left side you will be seeing negative numbers along with 0. So now what is the denominator value? Just we have to see the denominator. So what is the denominator here? 5. So divide all the numbers with 5 now. So I have divided all the numbers with 5. Now where we are seeing this 3 by 5 here? This is 3 by 5. So this is how you will represent the rational numbers on a number line. In the same way, second one, you see I am taking a negative number minus 2 by, we will take it as 6. Minus 2 by 6. So again we have to draw a number line which is having positive numbers, negative numbers along with 0, because rational numbers will contain the negative numbers also. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and so on. And here minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4, minus 5, minus 6, minus 7 and so on. So which is the denominator here? Denominator is 6. So divide all the numbers with 6 now. So which number we want, which rational number we have to represent? That is minus 2 by 6. So where you are seeing the minus 2 by 6? Here. Okay, now this is how you will represent the rational numbers. Now one more thing, note point, between any two rational numbers you will be seeing infinite number of rational numbers. Between any two rational numbers you will be seeing infinite number of rational numbers depending upon this denominator value. Suppose here 0 by 5. 0 by 5 is nothing but 0 here. 0 by 5 is nothing but 0. In the same way here 5 by 5 is nothing but 1. 5 ones are 5 ones are. So the value will be 1 here. The quotient value will be 1. So between 0 and 1, how many rational numbers you are seeing? 1, 2, 3, 4. So between 0 and 1, in this case you are seeing only 4 rational numbers. Now coming to this part. Now 0 by 6 is nothing but 0 and 6 by 6 is nothing but 1. So in this case, between any two rational numbers, how many rational numbers you are seeing? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So in this case you are seeing 5 rational numbers. In this case you are seeing only 4 rational numbers. So depending upon the denominator value, between any two rational numbers you will be seeing infinite number of rational numbers. So what is the note point here? Between any two rational numbers you will be seeing infinite number of rational numbers depends upon this denominator value. If it is 100, then you will divide all the values with 100. Where you will get 100 by 100, that will be equals to 1. So 0 to 100 you will be seeing 99 rational numbers. So between any two rational numbers you can take infinite number of rational numbers. So what we learned in this rational numbers, about rational numbers we have learned, that is all rational numbers will be in the form of p by q, and what is the condition? Q is not equals to 0. So q is not equals to 0. Q, why we are taking q is not equals to 0? Because in place of q, if you take 0, that will be equals to not defined. That's why we are taking the condition as q is not equals to 0. Instead of 0, you can take any type of number. So how many different types of rational numbers are there? Two different types of rational numbers are there. One is positive rational number and second one is negative rational number. So which type of numbers we will call it as positive rational numbers? If numerator and denominator will be having the same sign, if it contains the same sign, so that type of numbers we will call it as positive rational numbers. Negative rational numbers means numerator and denominator will have opposite signs. So that type of numbers we will call it as negative rational numbers. Next is, I told that all the integers belongs to rational numbers. Why we are telling all the integers are rational numbers? In integers, you will be seeing the positive values and negative values along with 0. So if you take one example as minus 2, minus 2 is a rational number I am taking. Why I am taking minus 2 as rational number? Because minus 2 can be written in the form of minus 2 by 1. This is in the form of p by q. So if it is a p by q, that will be automatically a rational number. In the same way, minus 3. Minus 3 can also be written in the form of minus 3 by 1. So this is in the form of p by q. If it is a p by q, that will become rational number. In the same way, 0 is also a rational number. Why we are calling 0 as a rational number? Because 0 can be written in the form of 0 by 1. So 0 0. So this is integers number line. For this integers, what is the denominator here? 5. So I have divided all the numbers with 5. So where is 3 by 5? Here. So this is the representation. In the same way, minus 2 by 6. First integers number line we draw and see the denominator, that is 6. Divide all the numbers with 6. So where you are seeing minus 2 by 6 in this case. So this is minus 2 by 6, representation of minus 2 by 6 on a number line. And one more note point, I told you that between any two rational numbers you will be seeing infinite number of rational numbers. Why I told that? In this case 0 by 5 is nothing but 0, 5 by 5 is nothing but 1. So between these two numbers, how many rational numbers are there? 4 rational numbers are there. In the same way, here next case 0 by 6 is nothing but 0, 6 by 6 is nothing but 1. So in this case, between 0 and 1, how many rational numbers are there? 5 rational numbers are there. If you take the different values, these between numbers will be changing. So it depends upon this denominator value. So we can say that between any two numbers, you will be having infinite number of rational numbers. Next is equivalent rational numbers. So how to find these equivalent rational numbers, we will see. Suppose I am taking one number 4 by 2 I am taking. So I want to find 5 equivalent rational numbers for this 4 by 2. So what I have to find? I have to find 5 equivalent rational numbers for this 4 by 2. So how to find the equivalent rational numbers now? Suppose for this 4 by 2, you have to multiply any number. You can take any number. I am taking 2 by 2. I am multiplying 2 and 2 in numerator and also in denominator. So what you will get here? 4 2s are 8 by 2 2s are 4. So if you cancel this, again you will get 4 by 2 value only. That is 2 2s are 4, 2 4s are 8. So you got the same value. That is 4 by 2. So we can tell that 4 by 2, 8 by 4 is a equivalent rational number for 4 by 2. In the same way, you can apply 3 also here. I am multiplying 3 in numerator and also in denominator. That is 4 3s are 12 by 3 3s are 9. So you can cancel in 3 tables. 3 3s are 9, 3 4s are 12. Again you got 4 by 3 value only here. So this is the second equivalent rational number for this 4 by 2. Like this, how many we have to write? We have to write 5. So any numbers you can take, not only this 2 and 3. You can take any type of values. So I am taking it as 7 here. 7 4s are 28 by 3 7s are 21. So if you cancel these two numbers, again you will get 4 by 3 value only. This I am cancelling with 7 table. 7 3s are 21, 7 4s are 28. So we can call this 28 by 21 is also a equivalent rational number for this 4 by 2. So how many equivalent rational numbers you can write like this? You can write infinite number of equivalent rational numbers. So how many you can write? Like this you can write infinite number of rational numbers. So I have taken 3, still 2 I want. You can multiply any value. I am multiplying, dividing with 5 here. So I have multiplied 5 with numerator also and with denominator. So 4 5s are 20 by 2 5s are 10. If you cancel this, again you will get 4 by 2 value only. That is 5 2s are 10, 5 4s are 20. So you got again 4 by 2 after cancelling. So we can tell this 20 by 10 is also a equivalent rational number for this 4 by 2. One more you take, we want final. So 4 by 2 into 6 by 6 I am taking. 24 by 2 6 are 12. So if you cancel this again, you will get 4 by 2 only. So how many equivalent rational numbers we got? Total 5 equivalent rational numbers we got. So we can say 8 by 4 is also equivalent fraction for 4 by 2. 12 by 9 is also equivalent fraction for so 12 by 6 is also equivalent fraction for this 4 by 2. And 28 by 14 is also equivalent fraction for this 4 by 2. 20 by 10 is also an equivalent fraction for 4 by 2, and 24 by 12 is also an equivalent fraction for 4 by 2. So we can take one more example here, 2 by 3 I am taking. I want to find 3 equivalent fractions for this. So from where we will start? From 2 we will start. That is 2 by 2. 2 2s are 4, 3 2s are 6. This 4 by 6 is the equivalent fraction for this 2 by 3. In the same way, 2 by 3 into 3 by 3. 3 2s are 6, 3 3s are 9. So 6 by 9 is the equivalent fraction for 2 by 3. In the same way, 2 by 3 into 4 by 4. 2 4s are 8 by 3 4s are 12. So 8 by 12 is also equivalent fraction for 2 by 3. So like this you can find how many equivalent fractions? You can find infinite number of equivalent fractions. So I hope you have understood the topic of rational numbers. We will continue tomorrow. Thank you.